How's your day going? And where are you based out of?
I'm right outside Washington, D.C. I actually lived in
Okay, awesome.
Texas for a year, though, and spent a good amount of time in San Antonio. Actually, I got
Oh.
diarrhea. I got diarrhea on the Riverwalk. So that was,
Oh
yeah,
man, I mean, it's happened to Remish before. I'm like, where do I find a bathroom or a business that's open so I can hop in or something like that? That's kind of our fear. Were you on a run or anything, or it just happened you were out and about?
no, if I remember correctly, it was like Christmas Eve or around that time, and I was meeting up
Um,
with a family member, and this has never happened to me, but my wife and I were walking along the Riverwalk after dinner, and I was like, I think I'm in trouble. And then
um,
yeah, dude, it was
yeah.
wild.
All right.
But
I was like, were you on a run? Were you out and about? So you were dressed up and out and about. That's kind of the worst.
yeah, if it was on the run, I don't know. Do you think it would have been better? Because I probably could have gotten to a location quicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you would have been in your running attire, I guess, able to sprint or something like that.
Yeah. What a wild way to start this off. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, that's awesome. Hey,
I
like you said, you do comedy and stuff. Well, let's do it. Whatever you
yeah,
talk about, we'll run with it.
I love it, dude. I've been drinking coffee. I'm fired up. Are you from Texas?
I'm from San Antonio, so I'm a native. I've lived here all my life. My family, pretty big family, so still here. Haven't moved away or anything like that. But that's awesome. So you were here and then you moved out to the DC area.
Yeah, so my wife and I we lived in Texas for a year and it was awesome. We liked it. It was really
Mhm.
far from our family, so we were like not for us.
Gotcha.
And so
Yeah.
we moved back to the East Coast and then she's from Philly, so we were in Philly for a while and now we're in DC. So um
Awesome.
but yeah, man, that's all. So you grew up in San Antonio.
Mm.
You're you're from there. I assume did you grow up running in San Antonio?
At least I started my running journey, of course, in like a lot of athletes in middle school, cross country team, track, playing basketball. It was like mandatory for us. I always tell people when they ask me about when I started running. So it was like seventh grade, I think, when we can start playing sports is usually the age, or sixth grade. I can't remember. It was one of those. But playing basketball, they wanted us to be in shape. So in order to get our fitness up, they wanted us to be on the cross country team. And I was like, cross country, well, where are we going? Is it a travel thing? I'm like, why are we traveling? But turns out it was a race in open fields of grass. So that was fun when we had our first meet. And I'm like, what in the world is this?
Oh wow! So they made you do two sports essentially. Like,
Yeah,
did you?
well, cross country was always to start the school year off. So
Mm,
we'd run and then the basketball season. So it would be like conditioned and ready to go for basketball season.
I see. That's funny. And then, did running for you during that time ever like overtake basketball, or was basketball still like the thing?
Basketball was the thing. I probably and then it kind of overtook it when I got into high school. So then
Got
I didn't even play basketball anymore. I was just playing I would play like summer ball, but for my school I didn't play and I was just running cross country and then track when the track season will come about.
dude. That's awesome. I love that. My story is I tried playing basketball and they were like, no, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll go run.
They're like, yeah, go find another sport. Now that happens too, especially when they're young, right? And just trying every sport and trying the extracurriculars, doing stuff like that.
Yeah, my basketball coach was like, "You seem like you're gonna be more of a theater kid." And then I found running, and he's like, "Okay, sure."
You're like, that works. That's awesome.
Yeah, right
Um,
on.
I gotta finish working on a YouTube video. So I was last out in that DC area. Um, it was October of last year. I did the Army 10 miler.
Oh, dude, how was that?
That was awesome. It was my first time in DC. So starting from the Pentagon, it was cool. So a runner here with us, he's from California, but I think he's been in San Antonio for the past 3 years. So he's a retired Marine, disabled. So he's part of the America or Simplify Fund. I forget the fund, but he gets to go. They pay for it, all expenses paid, and he gets to choose a guest. So he chose me to go
Oh,
experience that race. It was awesome, but I recorded like YouTube content from that race over a year ago, almost. In October would be a year, and I still haven't posted it, but I've been working on it. And he's always like, "When are you gonna make that video?" So hopefully that'll come out soon. But it was awesome going over there.
oh man, if you have it, we we can talk about this offline, but like, dude, I can splice it into this conversation if you're open to that.
I have some like shots maybe I could just send you. I'm still working on like the full video and stuff like that though.
Yeah, dude, no worries. If you upload it to like a Google Drive and share it, I'll see if I can
Yeah.
use it. But no worries,
That
man.
that's what I do. I send everybody if they want any of the content that I shoot for my run group, I just send them on a Google photo or a link and for them to download. So that'll work.
Nice. I love it, man. All right. So when did you start the group?
So I'm one of the founding members. So in 2012 is when the Downtown Run Group started. Our the founder of the group and him and his wife, Bo and Pat Brockman. So they started that group in 2012, training for the well, we used to have the Rock and Roll San Antonio race here. This year we have the inaugural San Antonio Marathon. So no more Rock and Roll. It's the San Antonio or SA Texas Marathon. But they started it in 2012 for folks wanting to be a part of a run group to train for the race. So they would start in July. The races were always, well, then they would be in November. Now the race is in December, the date. So they started then. I was training for my first half marathon. A good high school friend of mine, her and her mother were training for their first half marathon. So this is when I was like 20 years old, I think so. So
Oh,
still
wow.
two years out of high school, and I hadn't been running or anything. Going into the adult life, start working, you put a pause, you kind of lose your fitness, especially as athletes. But she said I should train for my first half, that this new group that just started meeting it's called the historic Pearl area. It's kind of like the epicenter of a lot of stuff, shops. That's where we meet on our Saturday runs. So we met in that area. I joined them for my first run, which they were already kind of midway in the training season. It was already October, and the first run was 10 miles. In high school, the cross country races were at most 3 miles.
All right.
Track, I only did 800 and the 400. So I showed up for the 10-mile run and I did it. Well, I got super lost. Found my way back because it's a free group, just like us too. We post the routes, open course, study the route. If you know the area, good. But we have a lot of new runners and not familiar with San Antonio in the streets, so some people still get lost on our routes. I just tell them I was there at one point and I've been lost before. But yeah, so I joined them, got lost that first time on a 10-mile run, and then I've just been with the group ever since and kind of got handed the keys from Bo to take over the group. So he's like, "You've been here long enough, you know the ropes," and he's looking for a fresh new face to help lead the group. He still shows up, helps me with announcements, but that's how I've been or into this role of leading the downtown run group.
Nice, man. That's awesome. And so I guess so with the group, and so far the way you're telling it, it sounds like it's more of a community-based group, but would you say like is this group more social based? Is it more goal oriented? You know what I mean? Like are you all
Yeah.
training towards something as a group, or is it more just like, hey, we're working on our general fitness. We just want a community to go run with, but it's nothing much more beyond that. Like where are you guys at with that?
Yeah, I'd say it's a good blend of all of that, especially now since 2012. Of course, we're in our training season right now for the San Antonio Marathon. So a
Hmm.
reason the group started was to train for that rock and roll back in 2012. It's like from July to December is our training season. Like we have an off season where we still provide the weekly meetups for people to meet and train for whatever races they have in the off season. You can come get some miles. If you got to run more, you
Right.
can. But like our training season right now, our evening run, it's a fun 3 miles. If you got to run more, you can. But Saturday, it's kind of detailed with the training plan for half marathoners, full marathoners, and it of course progresses through the training season leading up to the race. So but whatever people, if they want to train, if they got more mileage, some people are following like the Runner app is big right now. People are using that to train. But ours is kind of like a beginner's guide, especially if we always have a bunch of first time half marathoners, first time full marathoners. So it's kind of just a guide where you can follow along that mileage. But like I said, we have first time runners. We have people that have run Boston Marathon, qualified several times, people just getting into their 5K running journey. So it's all a good blend, and people just meet others, kind of inspire everybody. Our motto is run inspired. It's on the back of our shirts. So
Nice.
everybody just takes inspiration from one another, those Boston athletes to those first time 5Kers and all ages, all faces. So We have people just getting their half marathon running journey started and they're in their 50s or even 70s. And then of course we got like 20-year-olds or fresh out of high school
Right.
runners too. We got some kids that come to our evening run and they just got done with cross country track practice. And they show up to get some more miles and I'm like,
Uh,
I was not looking to do that when I was in high school. So power to them. But yeah, it's a great group. Like I said, yeah, training. So right now, kind of go oriented to get to the San Antonio Marathon, and then we have people that aren't going to participate in the race, but they still show up and run, and then it's just a great way for people to meet one another.
totally, man. Dude, that's awesome. It's so funny that the high schoolers are showing up too. It's
I
almost like
was
you guys are too dedicated.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, but hey, power to them. Maybe I should have been, that
Yeah,
focused in high school. Maybe we weren't so much.
for sure, man. I same way. I feel you. So with you mentioned the San Antonio Marathon coming up in December 5th, is that right?
Yeah, December 5th through the 7th. So it's the race weekend. Like December 5th is a Friday night, so that's when they have the 5K.
Mm.
Saturday, well, Friday is the expo, all that good stuff. And then Saturday just the expo, no races. Sunday, December the 7th will be the half marathon, the marathon for the San Antonio
Got
Marathon.
gotcha. It's so funny too because TRE, the running event, like the biggest, just for people listening that don't know, the biggest running conference in the country happens once a year. Is literally the weekend before, so it's just going to be a crazy 2 weeks for San
Yeah.
Antonio. Are you guys doing anything like any cool events, any cool community driven things around both of those events? Like any group runs,
Yeah.
anything like that?
Yeah, so well, first off, for the San Antonio Marathon, I'm actually one of the ambassadors for the San
Hey,
Antonio Marathon. So that's been awesome. We get our first official race, no more franchise like rock and roll coming to town,
right.
and then picking up. Of course, it was awesome having them, of course. And
Mm-hmm.
SA Sports, the organization who's putting on the San Antonio Marathon would help the Rock and Roll to put on their Rock and Roll races here, but they decided to go their own way. I think the running community has grown here. It's blossomed enough for to put on their own race. So we're excited about that. But yeah, the running event is going to be that week two leading up to the marathon. So we're going to be learning how to handle that event going on here. It's been in Austin, which there's always the top influencers, all this, of course, the big brands, all their latest tech and stuff. So we have some stuff we're working on for the running event, like Leo Manzano from Austin, also the silver medalist in 2012, the 1500
Oh,
meter,
that's
the one who made that massive comeback. He ran with the Longhorns as well. So planning to have them potentially at our Tuesday evening run with the brand for one of those, activations, TRE event activations, and see who else comes out.
oh my gosh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
so much fun. It's both events, so much hype. So yeah, if I end up being around there for one reason or another, we'll definitely have to meet up, man. I'd love to
Come
meet you.
out, yeah, come out.
Yeah,
I'd love to have you. But yeah, the TRE. So, well, I mean, hopefully we still have it for some years to come. Of course, leading up to I think it just lines up perfectly for the San Antonio Marathon. So learning how to do all that, it's going to be amazing. But we're ready for it.
yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be so much fun. And just if again, people listening that maybe don't know, for TRE especially, like everybody and their mother in the running industry, let's call it, is there. And it's been in Austin for like forever, as long as I'm aware of. And so it's
Yeah.
really cool and it feels really exciting. And there's like some synergy around that now it's going to be in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I think it's going to be such a cool vibe. So it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Um, for the group, right? Like outside of these cool events that you guys are doing stuff around, where do you have a vision, since you're one of the leaders, do you have a vision of like where you want the group to go, like where you see it going? You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
when you look at the future, 2, 3, 4, even 5 years down the road, are you hoping the group grows? Are you hoping it just kind of maintains what it is right now? Is there like a goal race or event. Maybe it's like an example would be like club cross country nationals that like you hope to see your group go and represent at.
Mhm. Yeah, so I mean, we're always growing every year, especially that the founding year 2012 when there was like max like 30 of us, and now Saturday we're getting over 500 runners, and we have thousands upon thousands of runners that luckily fluctuate to our meetups. They're not meeting there all at once. Sometimes people see us running on Saturday morning, they're like, "Oh, there's a race going on." Nope, it's just the downtown run group getting their Saturday morning long run training miles in. But of course, we want it to grow and we want people to use the sport of running to help empower their life for whatever their goals. Of course, our motto, run inspired, take that in your running journey. I think a lot of people put that in their everyday life, and I've seen so many stories, life-changing journeys. It's been amazing. But to expand on it in the future, and as long as the San Antonio Marathon keeps that date, it lines up perfectly with our training season from July to December. So when they first were telling me that they were taking over, that SA Sports was taking over, I got so afraid when they were going to position the race, if they were going to change it. I was like, oh my
Right.
gosh, our training season is just gonna it's gonna be complicated. But they kept the date, which is perfect in December and the first weekend of December, the holiday season. So as long as that's there, we'll still continue to grow and we'll still be having training for everybody. We of course want to amplify the training experience for all of our runners. We got stuff. We are a free run group still. We are where you just show up. All you got to do is show up. That's about it. We have some traditions where we'll incentivize some runners, like our we have a little A-frame with our downtown run group logo, and when people get to 9 times during our training season. So July 19th, we had our big photo day, kickoff day. So from that point, if you have 9 check-ins, you get to sign the sign. We give you a sticker. You've earned it. You don't have to pay for the sticker. Get your photo taken, and then you're in our like Facebook photo album. It's just a tradition. We keep it going, even though we might have, I don't know, close to 900 people try to sign that sign this year and get a sticker. So we do
Nice.
that, and then yeah, just to make the training experience, especially for even next season, if it's going to take some time to work on that for everybody. Yeah, just keeping it going. But learning every meetup every year, somehow every meetup for the past 2 years, we've had at least one new runner show up for the first time. So it's been amazing. I'm like, where are these runners coming from? But it's just everybody getting started into running, and everybody's welcome.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's such a nice feeling too when it's like, oh my God, like how do you guys keep finding us? That's crazy.
Mhm.
Are um for people that want to join your group, is there like because some groups in or in the country have like a yearly fee? It's usually a year. Do you guys have that? Or like how
Mhm.
if somebody wanted to join, what do they have to do?
Yeah, yeah, of course some groups or like running stores they have when there is a training season there's like a fee to join that. But no, we still have somehow kept it free, even though we have a lot of people like we still put out water, Gatorade. Yeah, yeah, we still have kept it free. Maybe sometime in the future we'll work on like a subscription because I do try to get, raffles and I would love to give away a free pair of shoes weekly or something like that. But we accept donations, so like we have runners, they bring one of the big things is we have like sliced pickles out. People like pickles after their run. We have, of course, if they want to bring cups to help, make sure we have cups for everybody. And then we are one of the run groups that got a Propel sponsorship. I don't know if you've seen that going around America. So there's like probably over 60 different run groups or run clubs around the states, United States, that has gotten a Propel sponsorship. So they've sent us over Propel bottles. So like Saturday mornings, we have ice chests or cooler for people to grab some Propels after their run. So that's helped out. Hopefully we'll renew that in the new year. But that's how we do things.
Dude, that's awesome. And it's so funny because I wasn't aware of the like specifics with that brand,
Mhm.
but just researching, talking to different running groups, I'm like, damn, these guys are like working with everybody. So that makes sense that it's
Yeah.
like a thing. But that's awesome that they
Yeah.
have that and get involved. It's also, again, like you said, like the money does translate into cooler things for the group. So I don't think it's bad to charge something, but at the same
Mhm.
time, it's it's awesome when it's just free and it's just for the love of
Yeah.
running and the love of community. So that's hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, still try to do that, even if someday I know charge like, I don't know, some kind of subscription or incentive where you get more raffles, working on stuff like that for the future. But it's been amazing keeping it free, and we never decided to charge or anything like that.
Totally, man. Are you training for anything coming up? Anything you're personally excited for?
I know I have some races. Luckily, I do. I run like on a sponsored team here. A guy, his name's Anthony. He works for Kielbasa Smoked Meats, so it's like a sausage. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but I just show up and of course do the race. It's a sponsored team, so I'm like, oh, yeah, I see you. You want me on the team? So we have like a relay. It's a fun like 4 person. Everybody runs 2 miles each. It's the zoo relay coming up. It's actually next Friday. So I'm like, oh, I got to be speedy or get my legs into gear. But I did do a Ragnar Zion. That was in May, so that was fun. It was like 120 miles, I believe so. 6 people run through Zion National Park, take turns. I had to run that started at like 2 a.m. It was a 7 miler in the dark there. I've never been in elevation, so that was fun for my chest and my lungs. But yeah, I've just been doing whatever people want me to show up and support their team. I'll join on their team. But of course, I'm an ambassador for the San Antonio Marathon, so I will be doing the half marathon there, kind of vlogging it. It's the first time I do that with some races, just vlog it like I did the Austin Marathon for the first time a few years. They had me go out there and I just vlogged that experience. So, but mainly I'm just kind of backing the runners while on their running journey. So Saturdays I'm out there on the bike, just kind of cycling the course, try to save some people from getting lost. And or I have a backpack. This past Saturday, I had like a cooler backpack with some propels and just handed it to the runners out on the run so they could take a swig.
Oh man, that's awesome. And also to
Mhm.
jump back at the sponsored team with Kielbasa Sausage, is you just
Yeah.
like, all right, you're on the team. Here's a pack of sausages.
Exactly. Yeah, let's take it. They call it Team Smoked Meats, so it's pretty funny.
Team smoked meat. All right, hell yeah, I'll have to look that up. Maybe I can talk to you guys for a later episode because that sounds like the such a funny, cool, unique group, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
he's a cool guy. He's a wacky guy. He helps with like the Wolfpack running group. That's another Wednesday, another evening group. They meet on Wednesdays. Well, today's actually Wednesday. I might go stop by. I usually cycle over to their run group and just chit chat and get some miles on the bike or maybe a few miles on foot. But yeah.
Ah, Santino, man, dude, that's so dope. That's so
Mm.
fun. Um, being from San Antonio, still ingrained in the San Antonio running community, any hot spots, any places you love to run that like someone's coming to TRE and you're like,
Mm.
oh, if you're gonna run any place, check out A, B, and C.
Yeah, yeah. So for the running event, it'll be happening at the convention center, of course, downtown, and they've done a great job. Still some construction. Hopefully, it's all done by the TRE event. It's supposed to be done in November, and it's also where the post race area and the race start and finish will be for the San Antonio Marathon. It's called Civic Park. It's kind of connected to the convention center. So I know TRE, a lot of their activations and their runs should be there. We might be doing an activation run there or like a shakeout run that Saturday morning
Dude,
there
let's
too. So
go.
so if you're
Awesome.
here, yeah, come out. Of course, we're working out all the details. For the running event, you have to plan so far in advance. So it's the first time I've ever had to do something like that. Like when it was like got announced, and like, all right, let's start working on what's gonna happen in at the end of the year. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's madness. But that, and
Right.
of course, our home base is the Pearl, the historic Pearl. That's where we have our Saturday morning training runs, and that's got like a farmer's market. So Saturday, the runners, they get their miles done. The farmers market opens at 9 a.m. So people are able to go get tacos, coffee. They have beignets, different stuff like that. So that's a big area that people, I'm pretty sure, will be hosting stuff. And all the TRE, all the brands, all these influencers, they'll be checking all those spots out.
Dude, that's awesome. So it's like go for a run, grab a beignet after. That's so much
Yeah,
fun.
it's so good.
Um, all right, so now kind of getting into a little bit more fun but more esoteric questions. It's
Mm,
kind of like a lightning round. I just like to do it to get to know you as the
yeah.
person and see where you're at, and we can go in as much depth or as little depth. But either way, Zoom's going to kick us out at 40 minutes because I don't got the budget for it right now.
Hey,
So,
it's all good. Okay.
all right.
That works.
So,
I love it.
yeah, man. And dude, thank you. Like you're very chill. I can tell already. You got way more chill than I do. So you just seem like a laid back dude. I love it.
I mean, yeah, I've grown some patience. So all this running group stuff has taught me a lot. So let's do it.
All right. Okay, let's go. First question. Do you believe in aliens?
I do. I do. I do
You,
believe something's out there. How are we the only people? I mean, I don't know. It's my belief, but yeah, how are we the only people on this crazy or universe? Where are the
gotcha.
aliens at? Oh, yeah, where are they at? We'll see them someday.
Right, right. I like the Fermi paradox of like we're the aliens and they're all just like looking at us like they're nuts.
Yeah, they're probably calling us that. Yeah.
All right, cool, cool. Do you believe in ghosts?
Oh man, and I'm a big person who's into like spooky movies. Like I can't wait for The Conjuring to come out. I think it's next weekend. We already have tickets booked for that.
Oh, right on.
Uh, yeah, I believe in ghosts. I mean, I've never experienced anything myself, but in San Antonio, it's a city that's been around for over 300 years. We had our tricentennial year in 2018, so I've always heard a lot of ghost stories, and there's like a ghost tour place downtown, and I still have never done it, but I need to. We're trying to do a lot more spooky stuff this season. I can't
All right.
wait. September's next month, Halloween. It's like Halloween Eve. We call September, so I
Yeah,
believe.
man. Dude, I love it. Spooky season's upon us, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
What do you think happens when we die?
Oh man. Hopefully a nice long or good dream.
All
That's
right.
what I'm thinking. I'm gonna be running or something, leading runners in my dreams when I pass away, but I don't know. I think that happens, of course.
All right. Cool. I
Mm.
love it, dude. I love it. Any running stories that maybe I didn't ask the right question to get you to talk about
Mm.
it? Anything that comes to mind in your lifelong career of running where like this was nuts that this happened, or this was harrowing, or this was dangerous? Anything that comes to mind?
Oh man, there's a lot of running stories.
Yeah, no, I feel yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah, I've had so many races. I mean, I've done some of those Ragnars where you're running overnight to like October 25th, we were running a race from Austin to San Antonio. It starts at midnight or the night of Saturday night, that October 25th, Sunday morning, midnight, and then we run to town. So I'm probably gonna have a really cool story after that race, and we'll have to circle
yeah.
back. But
Well,
I
yeah, we'll have
mean,
to do follow up.
yeah, just I don't know, just so much stuff. Just meeting people. I don't know. I guess that's been my whole running story, I guess. All the people I've met with the downtown run group, all their stories. I mean, so many faces are just coming to mind, hearing people's journeys and stuff like that.
When so for people listening that maybe aren't familiar with the geography,
Mm.
San Antonio is like directly 2 hours by car under Austin, right? Like basically you go
Uh,
straight line
so
south.
it's like an hour, 10 minutes now. An hour
Oh,
10, hour
is
20
it
max. Yeah, yeah.
is it
So it'll go
faster?
up.
Okay,
Yeah, it'll go up. So yeah, so it's like 90 or 80 miles or something. So
gotcha.
so that's what we'll
And
be
you
doing.
and you're doing the whole ride. It's not like a Ragnar. You're running the whole distance.
I forgot to say that. It is a team of six. So maybe each
Oh,
of us will
okay,
do, yeah, 15 miles. We'll do 5 miles quick, hand up to the next person, wait for it to come back. And of course, we'll have a van kind of shuttling us back. His name's Ian. He's kind of runs the Hemisphere stuff, also that Civic Park area I was talking about. So he asked me to be on his team. It's another one of those. Okay, they asked me to be on their team. Okay, let's do it. Even though I'm not training too much or anything or focus on my training more so than everybody else's, but it sounds fun. I'm like, let's do it. Remember, he had me pick runners for the team, so I was like, I'll find runners and I guess I'll include myself on that too. So I'm sure it'll
right
be a
on, man.
fun
That's
experiment.
Do you know what the route is going to be? Because I drove that so many times just when I
Yeah.
was living in Texas, but I can only think of it like as the highway. And I'm like, well, there's no way you're going to just run along the highway the whole time.
Yeah, so it's a weird like underground race. It's the first one that they're having. So it's called Unrouted. I just know that I think he got dropped like the coordinates for where the specific start is. So all the team leads will see the coordinates and then just plot how you want to go about. It's an open course too, so it's one of those crazy runs that like there's a run
Oh,
I think from Vegas or California to Vegas,
yeah, yeah. Speed
just like
Project.
that.
I,
Yeah, the Speed Project. Yeah, I've seen so many people do that. So they wanted to do something like that from Austin to San Antonio. So there'll be
that's
Austin runners, of course, running to San Antonio, and then San Antonio runners going to Austin, then running back home. So I'll be a part of one of those crews.
oh, that's sick. Do you know, is anybody soloing it or is it strictly a relay race this year?
There usually is some kind of crazy person doing that. There might be somebody. Yeah, we have some runners like that. Like a buddy, his name's Ken or Kenneth Anderlich. He ran from DC to San Antonio. I believe it was last year or
What?
last October. Yeah, he ran from DC to San Antonio. It took him quite some time.
Oh, I bet.
But yeah, he does some crazy running feats like that to support his cause and people battling like alcoholism and
Mm,
drug abuse and stuff, and to raise funds for people who have lost their life through all that too. So
that's nice.
he would be one of the guys to do that, but I'm sure there might be somebody.
That's wild, man. We can,
Mm.
that's a good place to end it on too.
Mm.
Santino, thank you so much for taking the time, man. It's been awesome
Thank
getting
you,
to
man.
know you. Where can people find the group on social media?
Yeah, so we're called the Downtown Run Group. You'll be able to find us on Instagram and Facebook. That's mainly where I update everything too. And if you got a question, I'm the one behind the socials too. So I'll respond to that too. But that's where we have all of our updates or little reels and any of upcoming events. You can find all the details on there. Downtown Run Group.
I love it, dude. Well, hey, it was awesome getting to know you. Thanks for taking the time. And if I do end up in San Antonio this year for TRE, dude,
Come
I will
on
hit. Yeah, let's hang out. Let's run. Let's get coffee. Dude, you're the man.
out. No, welcome, man. That's so nice to meet you. What you're doing. Good luck on this, and hopefully it grows. But this has been awesome. Thanks for reaching out.
Thanks, man. All the love. All right. I'll see you
Peace
later.
out.